Hey guys, Team PK here. We got James. What'd you do today, buddy?
I went undefeated in Swiss and obviously came first place with Heroes.
Nice. Alrighty, should we get the profiling?
Yeah, sure. So starting with like the most expensive and like not the most expensive, the best part of the deck. So 3 Varus, 2 Increase, 2 Vion. Pretty standard. I probably wouldn't change any of this. The amount of times I see this in hand is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, you opened both of them in the final,
Yeah,
right?
the final, like literally the last game of final, both opened 2, and I was like, I didn't even know if I could even push through an OTK then, but apparently I can. Good deck, good deck. For the E-Heroes, so 3 Stratos, 2 Shadow Mist, and for the one of Solid Soldier and Liquid Man, the expensive card. I was debating taking Solid Soldier out, but to be honest, I think I need it because like having this on field and then fusing this and this with to make Sunrise is pretty good because you can like draw 2, get your Mercury Fusion, and like use this to summon back like Stratos and like search and other things. So fun stuff.
So he's going possibility for no reason.
Pretty much. This card at 3. Anyone who plays 2 because they play 3 E emergency calls is an idiot. I feel like because like this is like hands down like almost like the best starter card. Other than Hero Lives is like the best starter card in the deck. So
And to be fair, then Hero Lives just more Stratos.
pretty much, yeah. Hero Lives is just Stratos, so like this is just the best card. So play 3. So that was the Heroes. For the the last one is Honest Neos. This came clutch a few times. Pretty much gets you a game when you don't think you have it. So it's good to have it and not need it, then need it and not have it.
Makes sense.
Yeah. For the D Heroes, so 3 melee, 1 Celestial, 1 Dynatag. Pretty standard as well. So 3 melee is at 3, and it's pretty good. The amount of times it gets like called by DD Crows because people know that you don't let this stay in the grave because you'll abuse it and abuse you. So yeah, fun stuff. Dynatag. Some people cut this because they don't think that Dystopia is a good card, but that's debatable because I think having the Dystopia interruption is pretty key, especially going first because like going first, ideally all you can make is without this, all you can make is like Ab-Zero and Sunrise, and that's about it. But having this at least gives you the option to have at least 1 interruption, which is like some form of interruption. So it's the Heroes and Plasma as well. Don't know how this performed. Kind of want to take this out. Kind of like underperformed today because I didn't really need it. Because by the time that I needed this, I didn't have enough resources to like summon 3 dudes and summon this, and this is actually like not enough fun, like anyway.
Wouldn't this card like really average against Spiral as well?
Pretty much, like going against Spiral, it's not like the greatest. You have to like have this and like Honest Neos and like Dark World for it to be like decent, to like good against that. So
I'm just thinking because you can't suck under like Resort.
yeah, that too. And then Adust the Gold, another expensive card. Pay like discard $80 to add 30 cents, something like that. Pretty much. Like if I could play 2, I wouldn't. Just play 1. Everything's searchable like this. There's a reason why you play 1 of this and 1 Liquid Man's because everything's searchable. Everything searches everything. So I'm not paying another $80 to get another one of these. So no way. And the only hand trap is like 3 Ash Blossom because it's Ash Blossom.
Just like the best hand trap across the board, right?
Pretty much. And for the spells, 3 Fusion Destiny. This is like hands down like one of the best spells in the deck.
This is like Future Fusion, right?
Pretty much like Shadow Fusion for like the deck, and like it does restrict you into something darks, but everything's dark anyway. It just stops you from doing your Sunrise play, but like this allows you to have Dystopia and have Malicious Bane as well, which is like game enough anyway. So this is like hands down such a good card. 3 E-Core. Big E. But like anyone who plays 2, I think is an idiot because like again it's a starter card.
It's just a starter card.
It's just another way to see Stratos. Like yeah, it's anything. This is like honestly this as well if you're trying to get game as well. So pretty good. Don't play 2. 3 Mask Change as well because Dark Claw's a good card. I've heard. And
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it's good, and this also helps you like dodge stuff with Stratos as well. Because if you summon Stratos and they impermit or something that targets it, you can just change Mask Change, summon the Wind Master Hero, and still get your Stratos effect. So kind of good as well.
I still remember like I played a hero at YCS and he I quite literally impermed his Stratos and he Mask Changed for the Wind guy And when I asked him what the win guy said, he literally replied, "It lets Stratos resolve."
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much like that. It's either let Stratos resolve or summon Dark Lord, and that's like it's good stuff.
Yes.
Drawing this off like Liquid Man is pretty good as well when you don't open it. So, and like playing this, you can now play Acid as well because like you can play like because of Sunrise and because of Liquid Man, you can now play Ab-Zero, which means you can now play Acid. As before, like you couldn't because like Bubble Man is just not.
Bubble Man's just
good
not.
at all. Why would
Like,
you play Bubble Man?
Bubble Man's the best, but it's also like the worst.
Yeah, so it's like the worst. You have to be in a losing situation for it to be good. So no. So there's that. People thought this was weird, but I actually mained 3 Chowers and 3 Twin Twisters.
How was this for you, Taylor?
This was pretty good. These came in super clutch. This comes in good against, sometimes comes good against the Spiral board. This against zombies, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Zombies.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, the
exactly.
final was zombies, so.
Yeah, exactly. Like this against zombie like came in, and everyone at this locals is not like anyone who's not playing Spiral is playing back row deck. They're like either playing Uwu Control or Strike or something like that, and like this deck.
5 rounds with trap decks.
Exactly, and like this deck pretty much loses to like heavy back row decks against Paleo as well. Yeah, pretty good, and yeah, this like guarantees like going second. It guarantees like at least stops like 1 negation or 1 of the interruptions. So
Makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense. And for the 1-ofs, One Hero Lives because it's like best Ash Bait, best like starter card in the deck. Doesn't take up your normal summon. Yes, half your life points is a lot, but half your life points is nothing when you're gonna win. So
You know, as long as the clock isn't about to claw.
yeah, exactly. Not even worried about the clock to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes in this deck, like, yes, this deck loses to Nibiru, but sometimes like you just gotta man the fuck up and just play. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't say to anyone until like in case I was gonna jinx it, but I actually did not get Nibiru once today. Which
I can
was
respect that.
yeah, I didn't get Nibiru
Respect
once.
also.
No,
That's
respect
why I
that.
was like, you know what? If he has it, he has it. So I was just gonna push through, and apparently I didn't get punished for that. So good stuff. So, and then
Solid.
Yeah, the searchable stuff, Miracle, Poly, and Dark Cooling. So happy I can play this again. This is necessary to summon Sunrise. This is also the 30-cent card that requires me to pay $80 for the expensive one, but you know what?
Imagine
Exactly.
having like $80 card is such a 10-cent card.
Pretty much, that's what it
horrid.
is. That's just what it is. But you have to play 3 of these. You can play 2, but I probably wouldn't because Wally does nothing by itself. And I've been in situations where, like, in the past, I'll play 2, but like I'll draw like 1 when it's just not necessary, or like it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I feel like you just like when you don't want these until you're comboing, and your combo searches these cards.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Like, you just
playing
wanna
these
play-
in multiple just seems very confusing.
Yeah, and like moving forward, you can like playing the extra hero, the this guy as well. He can like set the poly. He can set the must change as well.
There we go.
Yeah, he sets like poly, must change, and I'm also going to play Avarice when it comes to Null as well because like you can recycle back all the fusions that you've used, and you just make this, and you can set like your Dark Calling again. You can set. I actually don't think you set Dark Calling. You can set your must change, you can set your poly, and your fusion as well, and keep playing from there because this deck kind of struggles going into the grind because this deck is just full aggro, it's full big dick beatdown deck. So yeah.
I'll kill you a turn, or you kill me next turn.
Yeah, pretty much. So is that 3, and then just Rhoda, because Rhoda's Rhoda.
This card searches Stratos.
Pretty much. This card searches the everything, so good stuff. And for the extra, 2 Cross Crusader, best card in the extra deck. Amount of times people keep reading this thing because they don't know what it does, and no one wants to know what Heroes does anyway because they hate this deck.
To be fair, I still don't know what this card does.
Yeah, exactly. And then this guy, didn't actually make this guy at all today, to be honest.
Trying to get it like glare. There we
Yeah, didn't actually make him at all today, which was sad because I thought I would moving
go.
forward.
Into
but
focus. Just not coming into focus at all.
it's all
Yeah, I don't know.
good.
It takes an atrociously long time to focus. It's annoying.
Your phone is shit.
And then like one dress decimator, you have to play this because this guy allows you to actually OTK and kill your opponent. So that's the only links you play because you're locked into only heroes of the turn. You activate like pretty much any hero, any good hero effect locks you into heroes for the turn, especially this and Faris and Fusion Destiny. That's all the links for the master heroes: 2 Dark Law, 1 Enki, 1 Blast, and 1 Acid. So these are self-explanatory. I probably wouldn't play 3 because I probably would never summon the 3. Thought this would come up today, but it didn't. But I was happy it was at least there. It's good for time. It's good for breaking boards. This is just so that your Stratus resolves, but it does come up as well. Like against zombies, halves like the big zombie dude. Yeah, Doom King dude halves his attack, and then it like during your play's turn, pay 500 to bounce a spell trap, so pretty
You
good.
can't vlog the deck.
What are you doing, Leo?
Look at it.
And then like play acid as well, because obviously you can play acid now because of Ab Zero, you can make Ab Zero, so play acid, why would you not?
I like nuking the ball for literally free.
Pretty much. I did that once today and it felt pretty good. So play Trinity as like the only generic kind of fusion hero that you play. This never came up, but in theory this is like the big cuck to the
I was
opponent.
gonna say, doesn't this count just like steal games?
It is does like makes itself 5k and attacks 3 times. Like
Utopia double, please move over.
pretty good stuff. Like yeah. For the D hero fusions, play Dystopia and Dangerous. This is insane. This is just here in case you brick, because if you're not playing this and you open subpar, you cannot play. So playing this allows you to play if you just have Fusion Destiny.
So it's there just for bricks.
Yeah, it's just for bricks. Because if you just have like your Chalice and your Twin and Master Change or whatever that's no starters, and you have Fusion Destiny, like playing this allows you to turn Fusion Destiny into it turns Fusion Destiny into not a brick. And by playing this, Fusion Destiny by itself going first can end you with either a Dark Claw or an Acid on standby. So
That's pretty good.
And then Malicious Bane. This is, my god, such a good card. But I
The
probably
$80.30 card.
yeah, exactly. Would not want to play 2 because I'm not paying for another one. No way. I actually when I bought this, I had to buy it for $30 on eBay because it was the German. I was like, I will get the German happily. I'll happily tell people. I'll happily tell people, do you want a translation? Then play like the English one for like $80. No way. So, but pretty good down anyway. And then the package is the Sunrise and the Ab Zero. This is nuts. This makes the deck so much better. And this card allows you to make this, and this card is just good going first. Especially, I think if you don't open up going first, if you don't open up a way to counter Nibiru, this is the only thing you can make is summon this, and if they Nibiru, it at least blows up the Nibiru. That's something, right? So, pretty good card anyway. Going into the side, 3 Nibiru, speaking of. Didn't use this at all today because I'm an idiot and I forgot that Apollosa was a thing against Lunalight, because I thought, oh yeah, he'll just make a big board and make Baguska and the Cypher and Link, and because that happened round 2, and I was like, okay, if he makes that I can at least push through it, but apparently not, because I forgot that Apo was a thing. So, but good card anyway. 3 Droll. Good card as well against Spiral. I think there wasn't that many Spiral players here today, but it was something and definitely helps a lot against back row deck. Obviously, I was considering maining this as well. Over the Twin Twisters, but I thought, knowing my locals, I know that everyone's going to be playing back row decks because if they're not going to pay all that money for those souls, so I was like, okay, might as well just put them aside.
Yeah, who's paying $100 a card for a soul?
No.
It's $100 cheap,
Who pay money for expensive cards, right? And then this is pretty good. So I played Scythe going first because the only thing you can do.
Oh god, I'm in so much glare.
Yeah, the only thing you can do going first is make a big board and set a Sanctum or have a Scythe on standby. So going against Spiral, I had this and went through the combo using Liquid Man, drew the Scythe, and I was like, wow, my life sucks. But I remember that Dystopia can actually pop anything, so I pitched this, set the Scythe, and then during his turn used Dystopia, pop the Scythe, and then pretty good. It's the only thing you can do going first, because none of the hero fusions actually negate monster effects, so you can't actually negate Nibiru, which sucks, but have to do what you have to do. But this was the only thing I could do going first. Playing 3 Evenlies as well, just big cuck as well. I just thought, because I'm very bad, so I'm very bad at this game, so I'm just I can't really play around big boards, so I'm just I can at least do this, and at least helps me a lot, because yeah, I'm pretty bad. I don't even know how I did well today, to be honest. I still suck. And then the last 2 was 2 Heavy Storm Duster, came in clutch as well. Not playing 3, I would if I could, but obviously
you gotta cut something for that.
Yeah, so 2 Heavy Storm Dusters. This came good against zombies. Paleo as well, yeah.
It seems like a big meme. We keep mentioning zombies, but this was legitimately the final.
Yeah. So this against Paleo as well came pretty good.
Zombie went on a tear today.
Yeah, zombies did well. I was surprised, but yeah, I thought I was gonna get owned as well by zombies and try, but no. Nah,
2 times.
Yeah, that's
really tops Unizombie every turn.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Any final words before we head off?
Shout out to Leo for telling me on his videos to hold the Nibiru until like the last minute, but you know what? It actually cut to me because I should have just done it.
No, but
So
what
what-
else did you have though? What else did you have?
I had Ash, but he was a judge because I ashed too late. And he's like, "Nah, I can't do that." But I
Oh, was someone else next to you?
no, I was here, and like I had Nibiru, and I just thought all I could hear in my head was Leo's video just going like, "Just hold it. Why would you use Ash? Just hold
Yeah, you
Nibiru.
would do
Just
it.
hold it. Just hold it." And I did, and then you just cucked me with that.
No, but you, like I
So
saw
what
it
you're
work.
saying is no one should ever listen to Leo ever.
No, to be fair, I saw it set up, and if, regardless, even if you did it, bro, you can still push press it.
I guess,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what? Your voice was just in my head.
Typically, it will work. Typically, it works.
Just, yeah, typically, but all I could hear in my head was Leo just going like, "Why would you Ash? Why would you Ash?
Yeah,
Why
why
would
would
you
you?"
use Nibiru the end board? Why would you?" I was like, "Yeah, you know what? He's right, and you're wrong."
Oh shit.
Shout out to Team PK as well.
Woo!
And yeah, I guess that's about it.
Alrighty, thanks a lot, James. We'll catch you later.